Tonight, the cartel assumes control of Richard's share of Falcon Crest, and Lance becomes Angela's only heir. Falcon Crest, tonight at 10, 9, Central and Mountain.
Charles Kuralt is back on the road with a man who's given gifts of love every day for 40 years. A Christmas Story tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
Sunday, December 30th, Jack Warden's an old-style private eye. John Rubenstein's his son, a modern-day attorney.
Heck of a lawyer.
Put them together, and they're crazy like a fox.
This is CBS.
Get ready for the perfect chicken cutlet. A new plump and juicy chicken cutlet from Swanson. Shouldn't a cutlet be big? How about 3.5 ounces big? Look at that crispy coating. Ah! Shouldn't it have big, juicy pieces of chicken inside? Come on, try another bite. Care for more? Well then, buy some. Introducing Plump and Juicy, a cutlet above the rest.
Earl May knows a bargain. And here's our latest. Save 50% on all Christmas merchandise now through January 5th at your Earl May Garden Center. All Christmas lights, ornaments, decorations, artificial trees, and more, now all 50% off. At your Earl May Garden Center, you'll find hundreds of bargains on all sorts of Christmas merchandise. Save up to 50%. Smart shoppers shop Earl May year-round because Earl May knows a bargain.
It's the Half Price Store's Christmas Midnight Marathon. Through Sunday, shop till midnight for thousands and thousands of national brand gifts at half price and below at the Half Price Stores.
Weekends on TV8, it's MASH at 10:30.
This portion is presented by Bounce, not Bounce as you know it, but new Super Soft Bounce. And by today's Cheer, made to work hard in today's lower temperatures.
This little wish of holiday cheer comes from the folks of All Temperature Cheer.
The towels are the same. The dryers are the same. But what happens when these dryer sheets go behind closed doors is definitely different. Only one, Bounce, releases a unique formula of 3 softeners in the dryer. Result, softer clothes.
Definitely softer. Softer. Bounce made it softer.
With static clean control and a fresh scent. Bounce works harder so your clothes feel softer.
What do we tell Dad?
That your new Citrus Hill Select has sweetness that comes from the heart of the orange. It tastes even better.
Won't be easy.
Luke!
Hi! Dad, there's a better orange juice than Citrus Hill.
Impossible.
Taste.
What is this?
Our new Citrus Hill Select.
Select?
You know how after your oranges get a year of sunshine, one part's naturally sweeter.
Like the heart.
Right. And new Citrus Hill Select has more of the heart's naturally sweet taste.
Son, I'll grow the oranges. You squeeze the juice.
Try new Citrus Hill Select for sweetness that comes from the heart.
This smart lady is about to save money with Publishers Clearinghouse.
Hey, my favorite sports magazine.
He can save, too. The prices are unbeatable. Up to 50% off the regular subscription price.
Hey, I've been meaning to get this one for work. Thanks, honey.
Or up to 75% off the newsstand price. You'll have 127 magazine values to choose from, so order your favorites from Publishers Clearinghouse now. For unbeatable magazine values, there's no place like our house.
Thanks, Mom. There's even one here for me.
Who to send Christmas cards to?
Well, there's the people you love.
My grandma.
My grandma. And there's friends that you miss.
How about new friends?
Sure, that's especially nice.
I have someone I want to send a Christmas card to, okay? Okay.
This Christmas, the people you love would love to hear from you. Don't forget them. Give Hallmark Christmas cards when you care enough to send the very best.
You're young, you're active, on the go. You wear Hanes too, and you know gentlemen prefer Hanes. Hanes too is sheer and shaped, it's true. At a price that's right for you. Gentlemen prefer Hanes.
Out of the package, the leading brand looks like this. Hanes too, like this. You choose.
Times have changed, but one thing's true. Looking good feels nice to you.
Hanes too, starting at $2.50.
White flowers. This refreshing fragrance has been captured in white flowers from Summer's Eve Disposable Douche. A fresh addition to the Summer's Eve fresh, clean fragrances. Freshness and confidence have never been simpler.
Today, science has developed a unique system for fast, effective temporary relief of occasional hemorrhoidal pain and itch. Fleet Relief. Faster than suppositories, its unique applicator contains a hospital-tested ingredient. For fast relief, Fleet Relief.
Sunday after 60 Minutes.
A man was swept overboard by the storm.
My father's death was no accident.
A wealthy tycoon's murder provides Angela Lansbury with beautiful heirs and fortune hunters for suspects.
I don't think there's a one of us that's sorry to see him dead.
I've still got a dead body with 2 bullets in his chest. Howard Duff heads the all-star cast on Murder, She Wrote.
Please.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Surprise!
This Christmas, don't forget the magic. Capture the moment with a Kodak trim print instant camera and film. With prints so thin, so saveable, you can keep the memory for years.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
The Kodak trim print, instant history.
What makes crispy, crunchy, delicious fried chicken? Crisco Oil.
You start to crisp that chicken.
Crisco Oil fries up chicken with a crispy, crunchy crust.
Crunch that drumstick. That juicy flavor.
And that juicy goodness stays inside. With Crisco Oil, you get crispy, crunchy, delicious fried chicken. And it's not greasy.
Start to crisp that chicken. Crunch that drumstick. That juicy flavor.
Crisco Oil makes your chicken crispy, crunchy.
Introducing new, fresher than ever Downy. The most April freshness that ever came out of a bottle.
So much fresher. Wakes them up with us. Wakes them up with us. Wakes them up with us.
Ooh.
It's new.
Ooh.
It's Downy. Soft too.
New, fresher than ever Downy. The most April freshness that ever came out of a bottle.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Tonight, aerial bandits bust boss. Can the Dukes corner the crooks or crack up? And on Dallas.
I won't have Pam back in this family.
JR plots to keep Pam and Bubby apart.
Well, maybe this is the one time a Ewing and a Barnes ought to work together.
Then, on Falcon Crest, will Greg succeed in splitting up Cole and Melissa?
I want the truth out of you for once.
Tonight.
This is CBS.
We want to send you this free coupon redeemable for a fabulous color TV.
And this Craftmatic adjustable bed color catalog.
Do you wake up in the morning refreshed, or tired and irritable because you spent another restless night trying to get comfortable in your ordinary flat bed?
This is the Craftmatic adjustable bed that adjusts to the contours of your body.
In a Craftmatic bed, you can sit up and read, watch TV, elevate your feet, and relax comfortably in so many different positions.
Let us mail you this free Craftmatic bed catalog.
And this free bonus coupon redeemable for a fabulous color TV should you decide to go Craftmatic.
To receive everything by mail free, call the toll-free number on your screen.
There's absolutely no obligation.
For your free catalog and bonus TV coupon, call 1-800-343-4300. That's 1-800-343-4300.
Great stories to read and all the program information you need in the new issue of TV Guide. That's entertainment.
Watch Our Magazine, afternoons at 4 on TV 8.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Mr. Clean, for a clean so shiny you might think it's wet. And by Mountain Grown Folgers. Folgers is the best part of waking up.
Imagine the pleasure of Folgers rich mountain-grown coffee. Now imagine it decaffeinated. Introducing Folgers new decaffeinated coffee. The only decaffeinated coffee with Folgers' enticing mountain-grown aroma. That superb mountain-grown blend. That delicious mountain-grown flavor. Outstanding. The pleasure of Folgers, now decaffeinated. Imagine that.
Raise your hand. You got it. Raise your hand. You know it. You feel confident, secure.
If you want to feel confident, raise your hand. If you want to feel secure, raise your hand. If you want protection that helps you feel dry all day, raise your hand and reach for sure.
Confident, dry and secure. Raise your hand if you're sure. Raise your hand if you're sure. Who leaves a shine so shiny you have to ask?
Is it wet?
No, it's dry.
A shine so shiny you have to ask.
Is it wet?
Nope, it's dry.
Who leaves a shine without streaking, without rinsing?
So convincing.
Is it wet? Is it dry? You know the answer, you know the guy.
Mr. Clean's the man.
Mr. Clean is the man behind that shine. Is it wet or is it dry?
Patty, didn't hear ya.
I know.
My dress.
Just washed it.
If only it smelled, you know.
April fresh. If only you hadn't changed from Downy to that other liquid softener.
Only Downy gets things April fresh while it softens deep down and almost no static cling.
Mom, this feels so, you know, soft. Yeah. And smells so, you know, fresh.
More than fresh. April fresh.
I know.
Downy, regular and new triple concentrated.
Thanks a million, Publishers Clearinghouse.
Thanks a million, Publishers Clearinghouse.
Publishers Clearinghouse, the only sweepstakes that's already given away over $10 million. It's coming December 26th with a new super prize of $2 million, all for you. So wait for it. Watch for it till you see this sign. Then enter, and you could join thousands of winners and say,
Thanks a million, Publishers Clearinghouse.
There's no place like our house.
Everybody's coming to the Johnsons for the holidays. 12 aunts, uncles, and cousins are going to have a real feast. But some will overdo it, whether it's Uncle Harry's heartburn or the twins' upset stomachs.
The one that coats is the only one they need. Pepto-Bismol. As it coats, it relieves heartburn, upset stomach, and diarrhea. Pepto-Bismol. For most common stomach discomforts,
Hello, my ragtime gal.
the one that coats is the only one you need.
Fresh squeezed. Did it this morning. And then I even made my famous spaghetti. I don't have to do these things, but I do. Even with laundry. I don't have to use Biz bleach, but spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Just half a cup of Biz with detergent, and I know it's going to come out. Biz is the only major brand that makes me feel I'm doing all I can. And to me, that's what making a home is about.
Give it all you can with Biz Bleach.
You can't buy a more effective cough medicine than this. It contains the doctor-recommended ingredients proven effective for prompt relief of coughs due to colds. And it's effective even for young children because it never, ever spills. Introducing Ethicol Cough Whip with a good-tasting, no-spilled formula. You know your family's taking the exact dose of doctor-recommended ingredients every time because good-tasting Ethicol never, ever spills. New Ethicol Cough Whip, the effective way to whip a cough.
Remember the last time we had chicken?
Can't say as I do.
Wasn't that exciting?
Can't say as I recall.
If you didn't get excited the last time you had chicken,
You got a right to chicken done right.
At Kentucky Fried Chicken, we make it with a secret blend of herbs and spices.
You got a right to chicken done right.
Now this is exciting.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
The West has always been a place where a man went to prove himself. This spirit has been captured in Chaps, the cologne by Ralph Lauren. Chaps isn't just for men who ride horses. It's for men everywhere who are strong and proud, who are living their lives with a feeling of independence. Chaps, the cologne by Ralph Lauren, the spirit of the West that's everywhere today.
Why a sweepstakes where you may be the winner of $10 million? $10 million, all for you? To call your attention to these unbeatable magazine values from American Family. This smart American Family shopper ordered for herself and her son.
We also won $2 million from American Family with our sweepstakes entry.
You could be next, so watch your mail for the envelope with my picture and enter the American Family sweepstakes at once. The only one that could make you super rich. $10 million rich.
Monday on Scarecrow and Mrs. King.
Doesn't anybody realize it's Christmas Eve?
Can Amanda call a truce between Russian and American agents?
Don't shoot me.
Then,
My time is running out.
Kate's plan to recapture her youth shocks Allie.
You kidnapped a baby.
And on Newhart, Dick thinks Joanna's date with an old flame stinks.
You're gonna let him smell you?
Then, when the lieutenant's prisoner escapes,
Merry Christmas!
Cagney and Lacey have to spend their Christmas Eve on a wild chase after a runaway Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho.
Monday.
Green Giant entrees. The taste of today. Green Giant goodness. Green Giant goodness. Light. Fresh. Today. Green Giant is cooking your way. Taste. 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 Ho, ho, ho. That Green Giant goodness really shows.
Quick, what's the only thing that tastes this irresistibly rich, incredibly thick? Quick, what's now so easy, so chocolatey, creamy? Quick, what gives milk spark, delicious and dark? It could only be Nestle Quick, irresistible Nestle Quick.
This has been Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salons, South Southwest, and Barney's. Jewelry by Stephen Dweck.
Good afternoon from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. Soviet Defense Minister Dmitry Ustinov, one of the most powerful men in the Politburo and head of the Soviet defense buildup for the past 8 years, has died at 76. No immediate announcement of who will succeed him. Mikhail Gorbachev, the number 2 man in the Kremlin, immediately cut short his visit to Britain, saying he was needed at home. Rescuers digging through the wreckage of a Utah coal mine found 9 bodies today and pressed on toward a so-called safe retreat chamber where trapped miners can survive for 2 days or more. They expect to reach it later today. Iraq's warplanes hit 2 more oil tankers in the Persian Gulf. 2 crew members were killed aboard a Liberian-registered ship and it was abandoned. A Norwegian supertanker full of oil was hit and is burning. Now this.
Every chunky beef soup is so full of good things, you actually have to take big bites. Campbell's Chunky Beef Soups, the soup that eats like a meal.
Winter officially arrived this morning, bringing storms across the northern part of the nation. It also brought bad news for weathermen. A federal judge ruled the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration liable for the deaths of 3 lobstermen drowned in a storm when the Weather Service had predicted good weather. The judge found the agency negligent in failing for 2 months to repair a key weather station which would have warned of the storm. I'm George Herman, CBS News, Washington. More news later on this CBS station.
This is CBS.
I want $150,000.
I want $250,000. I won $365,000 from Publishers Clearinghouse.
Now you could win $2 million in the new Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes. Your double prize stamp could make it happen for you. $2 million.
Those contests are all the same.
That's what we used to think.
Watch for the sign of Publishers Clearinghouse. It could mean $2 million to you.
There's no place like our house.
What does this real seal say to you? Of course, it means that you are getting real dairy foods, never imitations. You have the assurance of the American Dairy Association. But most of all, the real seal tells you that real cheese, cream, and butter come from a place like this, fresh and natural. So always check the ingredients or look for the real seal, because who knows where the imitations come from. You know it's real when you see the real seal.
Every afternoon on TV8, test your trivia knowledge against contestants playing for big cash prizes on the all-new Jeopardy! Weekdays at 3:30, right after Body Language on TV8. In Carroll, tune to Channel 78. In Ottumwa, Channel 74. For better reception of TV8.